24/7 cash flow family, Target, Walmart, and Home Depot CEOs are warning Trump that these tariffs and this war with China will lead to rising prices and empty shelves. So when they start talking like that, we need to pay attention. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content with someone who you want to get value. And click the link in the description to tap into our 24/7 cash flow community, where we teach you how to leverage real estate to break free from the 9-to-5. Let's get into it.
President Trump and members of his administration, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, told investors in a closed-door meeting the president's trade war with China is, quote, not sustainable. According to a person in the room, Bessent said he expects there will be a de-escalation in the very near future, but acknowledged negotiating with China is likely to be a slog.
Yeah, dealing with China can be very tough in terms of negotiations. We're hoping this doesn't drag out. I think if this drags out for too long, it's going to push prices higher. It's going to be recessionary. It's not going to be great and not good for supply chains, getting materials to job sites on time. It's going to slow down real estate a bit. But that also creates opportunities for buy and hold investors, people who are out building affordable housing.
Later in the day, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt echoed the Treasury Secretary's optimism, adding the administration was setting the stage for a deal, although neither official suggested those negotiations actually have even begun. President Trump was asked about trade talks yesterday at the White House.
I'm not going to say, I'm going to play hardball with China. I'm going to play hardball with you, President Xi. No. We're going to be very nice. They're going to be very nice, and we'll see what happens.
Do you guys drop a comment if you think we're going to be nice? I don't think we're going to be nice. I think we're definitely going to play hardball, and we are playing hardball with people, across the world, realistically, right now. That's the point of this whole tariff war. But hopefully we do get to a resolution, because I think a quick resolution is in everyone's best interest.
But ultimately, they have to make a deal. 145% is very high, and it won't be that high. It's not going to be that high. It'll come down substantially, but it won't be zero.
Yeah, it ain't
used to be zero. We were just destroyed. China was taking us for a ride, and just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're going to be very good to China.
The president also walked back his attacks in part on Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, days after posting online Powell's termination can't come soon enough, in the words of the president there. Yesterday, Trump said he never was actually going to fire Powell.
None whatsoever. Never did. The press runs away with things. No, I have no intention of firing him. I would like to see him be a little more active in terms of his idea to lower interest rates. This is a perfect time to lower interest rates. If he doesn't, is it the end? No, it's not. But it would be good timing. It could have taken place earlier.
Now, I don't know if Trump has the authority to fire the Fed. I believe he has to wait him out and then just appoint a new Fed. But it's good to be pushing down interest rates, at least for us buy and hold investors, right? Because if rates drop, prices are going to go up on our existing portfolios. That's going to build us equity. And then we are going to be able to refinance our existing rental properties into lower debt, unlock cash flow. So it will be very good for us. So it's good to have some people at the top talking like this.
But no, I have no intention to fire him.
So meanwhile, the White House says more than a dozen countries have brought the administration written trade proposals, and several foreign leaders are setting meetings this week to discuss potential deals.
Spoke to our entire trade team this morning. There is a lot of progress being made. We now have 18 proposals on paper that have been brought to the trade team. Again, these are proposals on paper that countries have proposed to the Trump administration and to our government. You have Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick, Ambassador Greer, NEC Director Hassett, and Peter Navarro, the entire trade team, meeting with 34 countries this week alone.
Now, this is positive even for the negotiations with China. The reason why is China's position is that, well, screw the U.S., just work with us. We'll all work with you directly. Don't worry about them. Just cut a deal with us, and to try to ice us out. But as more and more people negotiate with us, the U.S., it puts pressure on China, because that's showing a posture of, no, we're not just going to freeze out the US and rock with you. We're going to figure this thing out together. So overall, that's going to bring China to the table a little bit faster.
We're doing very well in respect to a potential trade deal with China. As I mentioned, there have now been 18 proposals in more than 100 countries around the world who are wanting to make a deal with the United States of America. And the president and the administration are setting the stage for a deal with China.
So while questions still remain on negotiations with China, the White House is reportedly close to general trade agreements with Japan and India. The details of the trade deals are still being worked out. According to Politico, the agreements are closer to memorandums of understanding or a broad architecture for future deals. Jim Vandehei, you guys are writing about what's happening behind the scenes and what sort of...
So guys, this is all looking really good for real estate investors. I would say now is the best time that I've seen in the last decade to buy and hold, to get into the game, because of where prices are projected to go, because of where interest rates are projected to go, and the fact that if this trade war lasts very long, it's also going to drive up prices. It's going to also make it harder to deliver affordable housing to the market. So if you do the BRRRR strategy or some of the strategies that we teach in the 24/7 cash flow community, you're going to be able to position yourself very well to take advantage of this type of market. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the content if you got value. And click the link in the description to tap into the 24/7 cash flow community, where we teach you how to leverage real estate to break free from the 9 to 5. Brian Grimes, your real estate mentor. I'll see you on the next one.